Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Steve Rachel here again, and pretty excited about what's going on. Pretty excited what's been happening over the past, I guess, maybe month, maybe 6 weeks or so. Started as you saw in the title, why I started a health and wellness business with a company called Aluva, and I'm just going to kind of break this down. I'm not going to do a fancy presentation. I might have a couple slides to share or whatever, but just going to kind of give you my take on why we decided to lock arms with this particular opportunity, this business. Super excited, great products and all that. And I'm going to break it all down for you here in just a second. I got a few notes here that I'm going to follow. Therefore, I can stay on task and try to make this video as short as I can, but wanted to kind of give you a little insight on why we started with Aluva. Now, really quick here, looking at my notes here. First thing, health and wellness. Now, of course, as you know, a lot of you probably have followed me in a lot of different things, a lot of different opportunities. And typically, usually my wife and I usually have subscribed mostly to digital product type opportunities, different things that service related opportunities, things that when someone purchases or buys or joins or whatever, they immediately get access to whatever the service is or the product or the training or the course or whatever. It's usually, that's how things have been. It's been pretty popular, right? And however, like I've said in some of my other videos, I've kind of noticed something in the industry. Typically, I find most people that are making major income consistently over the years tend to be in a health and wellness space. Now, one niche that we didn't have a pretty good foundation in was health and wellness. We've got digital products, courses, all kinds of services, all kinds of things that we offer on the internet, but we didn't have anything in this space. And come to find out, especially in the home-based business space, most people that are in the home-based business niche, working from home, if they're in that niche, they tend to be if they're making a lot of money, the top earners, the people that are really doing big things, they tend to be in a health and wellness niched based company. Okay. So just makes sense as a business person, as a marketer, you definitely got to have that. So that's one reason why we wanted to partner with Aluva. And mainly because one, health and wellness products or opportunities tend to give you more longer lasting income. There's longer residual income because you know how you are right now. There are physical products that you buy right now that you buy consistently. Not so much that maybe it's the best thing out there, because it may not be, but you've got an emotional connection to that product, so you buy it all the time because you're familiar with it, right? I buy Tide all the time. Why? My mother bought Tide. I buy Tide. We've always bought Tide to wash our clothes. We're just consistent with that. Make sense? So that's what products do. And that's why people that are consistently making millions of dollars or high ultra levels of income tend to tie their brands to those types of products so they can create income more longer lasting, if that makes sense. So that's the reason why we're here. Now, so I guess you can say, well, why Aluva? Even though there are a lot of there's so many different type of health and wellness companies and products and services out there. I mean, which one do you choose from? Oh my God. I mean, you got this company that has that, this company that does this. I mean, where do you choose? And they're all great. A lot of great companies, a lot of great, products, that they offer, helping a lot of people with weight loss or skin care or beauty or whatever it might be, right? There's all kinds of different, sub niches in that niche of health and wellness. And they're all great. But which one do we find? What were we looking for? So I know we were looking at a lot of different things. A friend of mine, as you know, if you've seen some of my past videos, called me and said, "Hey, have you heard about this company called Aluva?" I'm like, "Never heard of it before. What's that?" Sent me some information and I was like, wow, okay, this might be what we're looking for. Here's why. One of the number one reasons why is the timing of this company. It's not a new opportunity. It's not something that just went through pre-launch. And no, they've been around for a little over a year. Now, here's the thing. They're actually headed up. The owner of the company is a billionaire. Okay. He's made billions, in just in business. So he's a very successful entrepreneur. Goes by the name of Mr. Gavin Dixon. Shout out to Gavin if you're watching. And let me tell you, has a heart of gold and really loved this industry. He's been in it for a long time. And he said, you know what? I can do it better. With my resources and my experience and everything in business and in network marketing, I can do it better. And guess what? He's definitely doing it. Now, the great thing about Aluva is that it's really for anybody. If you're not interested in the network marketing side of it, you just want to have a product that you can market. There's a lot of influencers on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and all these different TikTok, and they just want products that they can share to their audience. And guess what? They've got some pretty cool ways on how people can plug in to what they're doing. Let me kind of break it down in terms of the timing, just to kind of give you a little insight specifically on the network marketing side of things. And this is one reason why we chose Aluva versus some of the other different companies. Great companies, great offers, great products, all that stuff is great. Everybody's stuff works. It's all good. But here's the reason why we joined Aluva. Let me show you here. Let me change my screen really quick, and I'm going to show you. Here we go. So here, let me pull it up so I can see it myself. All right. Now, let me count. Timing is everything, okay? Especially when you're looking for an opportunity. Now, typically, there are several phases of growth of a network marketing company. There's a lot of companies that are out that's been out for a few years, 4 or 5 years, 10, 20, 40, 50 years, right? So there's a lot of different companies that are in different stages of growth, okay? Now, typically it works like this. This is the arc that you see when you're looking at a I guess you could say a network marketing company. Typically, when they get started, they're in the formulation stage. They had an idea, they started putting things together, getting the products, getting the infrastructure all set up and all that kind of stuff, right? That's typically the formulation, right? They get the name of the company, they do the incorporation, all that stuff, right? They get their building, they get their products, whatever, right? So they start there in the formulation stage. All of them start right here. Okay. Then they move to the concentration stage. Okay. Concentration stages, they're kind of, I guess ironing out all the wrinkles. They're, fixing all the little issues and things that are coming up and all that kind of stuff within the system, with the product delivery, with the back office stuff, with, maybe corporate executives, they're just getting things lined up for massive growth later on in the company. So during the concentration stage is typically where things are starting to move. You can kind of see in terms of the growth on how it's starting to go up a little bit. Now, typically, when they get to the momentum phase, this is where most of the millionaires are made in any company. Name the company. This is typically where most of those millionaires have been made. This is where the most of their massive growth happens, okay, during this stage. So if you're in a company, right, and you're like right in here before they hit the massive growth, you're in a good place, okay? You're just gonna have a lot of success just by default. You got in, and because of what's going on, you did some work. You're still gonna have to do some work, but because of the wave of the momentum, it's definitely gonna help you. Now, normally in every company, it's gonna plateau. Every company, it doesn't matter if it's in network marketing or traditional business, they'll have a rapid growth and then they'll plateau and they'll kind of stay around this area here for a long time or whatever, right? And that's typically the phases of growth that you see typically in network marketing and even specifically even in traditional business, right? Because network marketing companies are a business. They have a product, a service that they're selling to the marketplace, okay? The only difference is their distribution channel is through network marketing or through word of mouth marketing. Okay. Makes sense? Now, here's the thing. If you look here, Aluva started around last summer of 2021. Okay. So I said, this isn't a new business. They opened their doors last summer of 2021. Okay. Now, where they're at right now, they're right here. Okay. We're about to go into September. So Aluva is right here. So we haven't even hit the major peaks, if you will, in terms of the concentration and the momentum phase. Okay, we're right here. So just imagine if you were with some of these different companies that you're familiar with right now, different companies that that are, that are crushing it, that's been around for a minute. They got, hundreds of thousands of reps, and they're selling this and they're selling that, and they're just crushing it, right? They're still making money, still doing things, doing big things. So imagine if you had got started with those companies during this phase right here. Imagine that. Okay. Now, this is where we're at with the Aluva. Okay. One thing that really caught my attention was the amount of infrastructure. I know some people that I've shared this with, they were like, man, they've only been around like a year. Wow, they look like they've been around for a long time. Well, that typically happens when the owner of the company is a billionaire. So they can get systems and tools and resources and all this kind of infrastructure to make things work. Because typically one reason why most companies that don't last is typically they don't have enough money. They run out of money or whatever. Well, the owners of the company of Aluva, the owner of the company, and the people that are connected to Aluva, hey, they're billionaires. So hey, they already got money. So what they want to do is provide a very, very powerful opportunity for a lot of people so they can win. And guess what? That's where we're at right now. And that's one thing I said, okay, wow. So when they told me there were like, a little over 1,000 people, and this is like a little over 1,000 people in the company, and this was like a little over 6 weeks ago, I was like, what? Okay, if it's less than 2,000 people in this company, man, I've been in situations before when companies were like, maybe they had like a couple thousand people, hold on, let me come back here. I've been in situations where they didn't have the company didn't have a lot of people, and we were able to get in position at the right time. You know how it goes, at the right time. And we helped a lot of people make a lot of money. We made a lot of money. Unfortunately, some of those programs, typically the owners didn't have a lot of money. Most of the money was paying back out to the field, but they didn't have enough money for the infrastructure. So it folded. It went under. Okay. Well, here we don't have that issue because the owner's a billionaire. Okay. And I'm going to show you a few slides, a few pictures of Gavin here in just a few moments. Now, here's the thing. Now, that's interesting. Now, and like I was saying before, this is the time that you want to get involved. Okay. Now is the time to get involved with the Aluva. I'm going to break down a few other things here in just a second. Let me come back. Now, let me look at my notes here. So timing was important. When I saw that, I was like, okay, I like that. This is pretty cool. Also, not to mention the branding. The branding was really nice. So that's important, as a marketer. I mean, because sometimes, we do things and, we've kind of tied ourselves to different, opportunities, different companies, different programs. And then what would happen would be that they just wouldn't have, it didn't look right. The company website wasn't good. The branding of the product or the service wasn't good. So we would have to create a lot of stuff on our own, which we typically do anyway, but we'd have to do a whole lot. But the branding, the colors and everything here are really, really good. Okay. So everything, all we had to do was just plug in here. And let me kind of show you let's talk a little bit about some of the different products. Matter of fact, here, let me show you this here really quick here. One of the products, they've got an immune product, which is actually really, really cool. Of course, we all know what's going on nowadays inside, I guess you can say, the world when it comes to viruses and all the stuff that's going on right now. And having a very, very healthy immune system is very important nowadays. I don't have to tell you, you already know, right? So this actually helps a lot of people to have a much better, it's basically an immune booster. So it's actually really cool, really, really cool. It's called Immune. So it's really, really exciting. This works. I actually take it every night. So that's one. So good product, tastes good. Normally, a lot of times I haven't really done a lot of health and wellness products in the past is because typically they hadn't tasted very well. So this one actually tastes really, really cool. So I really like that. Let me see here. Let me come back here. And then we've got this one here. Then we have Aluva G Burn. Now, a lot of people want to lose weight. Weight loss would never go out of style. Never. I was watching a show on Netflix early this morning. It's actually on there, and that's just called History 101. They were talking about, fruit. Was it corn fructose syrup or whatever it is? I can't even pronounce it or whatever, but it's what they use to put in a lot of different products, sodas, all kinds of products, cereal, potato chips, pretty much literally like everything that we eat has that fructose corn syrup or whatever. Basically, we're a lot of us are getting overweight simply because of the things that we eat, and it's creating a lot of big bellies around the globe, of course, especially here in the U.S. Well, G-Burn really helps to eliminate a lot of that visceral fat that is really, and I can speak from experience because I kind of noticed some things because of everything that's been going on in the world. We've been sitting at home a lot. Things are a little bit better now, so we're a lot more active. But I did notice over the pandemic, of course, even people that I know and love kind of gained a few pounds. Well, this particular product definitely helps a lot of people to lose that weight. Now, and they've got more stuff. And then, of course, they got the Ignite product, which gives you energy, which is really, really exciting. I like this product. I take it every morning, actually. So it's really, and it's not the kind of, I guess you could say, there's a lot of different drinks, supplemental drinks that you can take, energy drinks, but they tend to give you a big crash at the end. This one doesn't give you that crash. It gives you a sustained energy. And of course, when it does go away, it actually, it's more of a stair-stepped decrease instead of just like that crash where like, oh, you don't feel like that. So I really like the Ignite product. Really, really cool. But my favorite product that they've got, and they've got more coming as well, but my favorite product, probably the flagship of the company, is a product called Life Greens. This right here, let me tell you, I've had some green drinks in my day. I've never had a green drink that tasted well. Okay. I've, of course, being in the network marketing space for a long time, people sell you this, tell you about this. And I've tried different things over the years. Let me tell you, they all tasted horrible, just flat out. The one thing that I noticed, and I was a little skeptical when I first came across Aluva, I said, well, they said, okay, well, we've got a really, really exciting, health drink. It's a green drink, gives you everything that you need. It's really helping people to become more leaner. It's doing everything. It's cleansing your gut is really aligning your gut. A lot of typically most people, their gut is out of whack because of the things and the foods that we eat. So I was a little skeptical because I've been only do this stuff for a living. So I've tried a lot of different things just being in the game of network marketing. So I liked everything that they were doing in terms of the infrastructure and the systems and all that stuff. But I said, hey, well, let me just try it out. So I tried out the Life Green product, and let me tell you, definitely the best green drink product that I've ever tasted ever. This is better than anything that you'll find when you go to Walmart or GNC or Target or wherever, the grocery store, wherever you buy your green drinks or whatever. This is by far the best, and it has no sugar. Okay, so definitely the best green drink on the market. And when I took that sample and I drank it, I was like, man, this is a game changer, because a lot of people will love this, and it's going to give people everything. And again, I'm not going to go into all the details about everything now. You kind of get the idea of how this can actually help a lot of people. So the products are amazing. Not to mention, matter of fact, let me show you this here really quick here. Let me pull this up. I've got a page here. Let me show you here, just to kind of show you some of the things that's going on with Life Greens, because a lot of people are getting these results just by drinking Life Greens. And some of them are Life Greens in conjunction with G-Burn and Ignite and all that. But the flagship product for Aluva right now is the Life Greens product. It's definitely helping to get rid of a lot of that garbage that's in our gut right now. That means if you're watching, you got a lot of garbage in your gut, right? That is really creating what's called a leaky gut. And guess what? Life Green helps to eliminate all that bad bacteria and replaces it with good bacteria, because there's good and bad bacteria in your gut. I'm not going to get into all the details. You'll see all that when you go to one of my websites. It breaks down a lot of that information. But these are just some of the results that some of the people are getting, that I put on one of our marketing pages here. And guys, it definitely eliminates, Life Greens definitely eliminates a lot of bloating. I'm sure a lot of people, if you felt that, you ever felt like your stomach is like super tight, and I can definitely, I have a testimony on that, because, I've drank, sodas and all that kind of stuff. And as I've gotten older, I've noticed sometimes my stomach is just tight. Like, why is my stomach just bulging and just tight? And it's because of the foods that we eat. And since we've been taking Life Greens, I can tell my stomach isn't as tight. It's actually gone down. Now, again, I've been a thin guy pretty much my whole life, but one thing I have noticed is my gut ain't thin. Like, I used to have like a 6 or 8 pack. It's probably more like a 1 pack, but I'm actually changing that right now because of these products. So not only am I talking about them, I'm actually using them, and I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you guys. Check this out. Now I don't know about you. I'm gonna just tell you about me. I don't care how good a product is. I don't care what. Again, I've been doing this for a long time. Everybody says this. Everybody says that. Whatever. If it don't taste good, I'm not gonna take it consistently. I've tried to, you be a part of something, back in the day, because I haven't done a lot of health and wellness. We've done a few in the past, but I never could really get mentally on board all the way because it didn't taste good. And for me to really buy into something in this niche, I gotta really like the product. And I'm sure there are different products out there in the marketplace that does this, and it's really good for you, and it helps to eliminate this, and it helps to replace that, and does all that stuff. But I can tell you one thing: if it don't taste good, I already know I'm not going to take it consistently. I already know the deal. But here, the reason why I'm starting to see a transformation just in me personally, and even my wife, is because it tastes good. So if it tastes good, I'll take it consistently. And that's a big part, because I know there's a lot of people out here that are like me. They're like, yeah, I know there's a lot of great things out there, but I'm not going to drink grass every day. I just can't drink grass every day. And I get it, because I'm the same way. And this right here is definitely refreshing that somebody finally formulated something where it's really important for some people, where it has to really be pleasing to the taste buds. And guess what? They nailed it. So that's one reason why I'm really a part of Aluva, of course. And of course, the technology guys, they got some really cool ways of how they can send out samples to people that want to try a sample as well. Really, really cool stuff. And the compensation plan is definitely really, really good. And matter of fact, I'm gonna bring up a few different things here. Let me see here. Let me come back here. I think my compensation plan thing is right here. Okay, here we go. Now, in terms of the compensation plan, they got a lot of different things. I'm not gonna go over all this. I'm gonna share with you where you can get more details, explanations, how that works. And typically what I found, guys, when it comes to health and wellness, overall, they're all basically the same. Some got binary, some got unilevel, some has a fast start that does this, some has a matching bonus that does that, whatever. Ultimately, when it comes down to it, because we've done a lot of comparisons over the past few months, they're all basically about the same. You're pretty much all doesn't matter the company, doesn't matter what they've got, doesn't matter what promotion they're running. Overall, it's basically gonna pretty much wind up about the same. Okay. Now, and the reason why I say that, even though we have a very lucrative compensation plan, I'm just keeping it 100. And again, I'm speaking from the perspective of a person that never really did a lot of health and wellness products, typically mostly digital related products, courses, all that kind of stuff. Here, if you're looking at this, check this out. They got the daily residual pay, which I love. They actually get paid. We actually get paid every day. So that's a plus, because most of them, this is probably the first health and wellness opportunity that I've seen that pays every day. So we get daily direct deposits hitting our account every day from the production that we do and from also the production of the organization, which is great, whether it's organization from below or spillover that's coming from above that's falling in our organization. So that's great, because I've never seen that. I've seen it in service-related opportunities, affiliate marketing type opportunities, different things that are where it's digital marketing, digital products and services. I've seen daily pay a lot over the years, but I've never seen it in a health and wellness opportunity. So that's a first. That's a plus, because normally that doesn't happen. Again, that speaks to the technology that they're using as well. How do they have all this stuff? Well, like I said, Gavin, the owner, is a billionaire. So whatever they need to do, they're just getting it done. Of course, they got the 101 ratio. The volume is easy to calculate. So if a person comes in, matter of fact, there's three ways. There are actually multiple ways, but the three most popular is a 155, 225, and a 425. That's in dollars. And that also equates to volume as well. So dollar for volume. So if a person came in with 425, that's $425. That's 425 points of volume as well. So you can calculate your commissions much easier here versus where most companies have, for example, if they have a product, the product's $100, but they only give you 40 points of volume, and you have to calculate that 40 points of volume based off of whatever your 1%, 5%, 10%, or whatever. So it's a lot more complication there. Here, they're just making it really, really simple for you to actually get or understand your money. Now, they've got a unit level that pays 20 on your first level, 10 on your second, 5 on your third, 2% on your fourth, and 1%, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, through infinity. Okay, so they got a really, really cool unilevel matrix hybrid type of comp plan. Very, very lucrative. Okay, extremely lucrative. 1% dividends. That's 1% through infinity. You also get unlimited 20% retail power daily. Basically, what that means, anytime you refer somebody to any of the products, you're gonna earn a 20% commission off of that. Okay, for example, someone paid $4.25 for a pack, roughly going to make $85 every time that happens. Okay, whether they're buying it every month or whatever, $100 a month, it doesn't matter. Anytime someone buys something from your website, you're going to get a 20% commission. Okay, and 20% every time they reorder a particular package or product. Okay, so really, really cool. Great. That's great for the influencers out there that have tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of followers. They can continually to make some serious cash flow. We have check match, which is great. 4x4 matrix bonus. Basically, there's a lot of spillover that comes with some additional bonus money as well. And of course, have a holding tank when you bring people. These are for the people that want to do the network marketing piece of the company. But you don't have to, because remember, they got something for everybody. People that want to build a team, they got people that, hey, I don't want to do network marketing. I just want to, hey, I need products because I'm an influencer. I've got, 1 million followers on YouTube. I got 500,000 on TikTok, whatever. And I just want to be able to offer something. I'm not trying to build teams and place people and all that. I love having products. I like this product. I just want to share it with my followers. Guess what? Boom. They can definitely do that. They don't have to participate in any of the network marketing piece up parts of the business. They're excited because typically they don't get 20% when they're referring somebody to a product. Typically it could be, Amazon, it could be like 2%, 3%, 6% or something like that. Maybe even, probably at the most, maybe 10% at the most if they're referring different products and services or whatever. You know how influencers make money. They make money by referring products, right? Companies reach out to them and say, hey, you got 100,000 followers. We'd love for you to, share our product with your followers, and they'll give them, 5% for every sale or whatever. But here they're getting 20%. Okay. So that's why a lot of influencers are loving Aluva as well, because it's a great product. They love it. They tell their followers, and they're able to make money as well. Not to mention for those that are builders, that are in the network marketing space, and they want to build an organization and create a lot of passive income. Well, boom, we've got everything in place as well. And then, of course, they've got other incentives and bonuses and all that kind of stuff as well. Really, really cool. Really, really simple stuff there. So they got everything in place. And again, like I said, it's not a new opportunity. It's been around for a while. Right now, they've got everything in place. They've been through a lot of their growing pains in regards of setting the infrastructure, because they've been here a little over a year. All that's missing now are the right people to really share the products that they have. Now, I know sometimes, even like myself and even others, sometimes you just want to try the products. Hey, these products are pretty cool. They are amazing, actually, and you might want to try them out as well. Here's what you can actually do. If you just want to try out one of the products, you don't want to commit to anything or anything. If you just want to try out the products, you can actually go to trial.stephenrachel.com. Okay, just go to trial.stephenrachel.com. You'll see some options where you can actually purchase some Life Greens or Ignite. Again, my favorite product is Life Greens. I love Life Greens. I take it every morning and every evening, during dinner time as well. So I love. Why do I like it? Because one, they say what experts say you supposed to take like 8 ounces of vegetables every day or whatever it is. I don't have time for that. I don't have time. I mean, I eat vegetables here and there with my dinner, different things. We go out, whatever. But I know for a fact I don't eat enough vegetables. I know that. Life Greens has definitely been refreshing because it's giving me what I'm not giving myself on a day-to-day basis. Okay. And it tastes good. So since it tastes good, and that's probably why I'm feeling better. That's why I can see some things transforming just, specifically around my belt buckle. So I don't know what's going on with you, but that's what I'm seeing. Okay. And that's great. And that's great. And it's going to continue to grow. And that's what Life Greens does. So if you go to trial.stevenrachel.com, you'll see some offers there. I think you can do 1 pack of Life Greens, which is a serving. Just take it with all you want to do. Here, let me show you. All you want to do is just take it with 12 ounce or 16 ounce, I guess you could say bottle of water. I typically just take it with a bottle of water. I got a little shaker as well. Shake it up. And it comes with those little green packs right there. Just rip it open and just pour it into your shaker or water bottle and shake it up and then drink it. And you'll see that, wow, this actually tastes this tastes pretty good. You'll see what I mean. And normally green drinks don't taste like this. So it doesn't taste healthy. And what I mean, why I say it doesn't taste healthy, because it actually tastes good. And normally how it is. Normally if something tastes good, it doesn't, it's not going to be healthy for you, right? I love Cokes. I just love them. I love Coca-Cola. I love Cokes, but I know they're not good for me. A lot of different things that I take, I consume, I know that are not good for it, but I tell you, Life Greens, definitely good for you. Okay. So if you want to try that out, you can go there, trial. I've got 1 pack. I got, I think, a 3-pack and I think a 5-pack. So 3-day supply, 1 day supply, 3-day supply, and of course a 5-day supply. And you can kind of try it out, and you'll see for yourself. Really, really cool. Now, if you're not interested in the trial, maybe you've already seen a few videos, you've already seen some information, and you're like, hey, I just want to be a part of this. I've already heard about what's going on with Aluva. I've seen a lot of the testimonials. People have been hitting me up about Aluva. I want to be a part of it with you and your team, because we have a marketing system and all that cool stuff. And a lot of people are just wanting to get plugged in. The momentum is starting to build now. Remember, we're in the concentration stage. So we're getting ready, probably here within the next few months, going to be hitting momentum. Okay. And what I mean by that, the momentum is building, but it's getting ready to go into hyper growth here in just a few. So this is the perfect time. And again, I've been here before. I've been with companies at this stage before, and we made a lot of money. We helped a lot of people make a lot of money. And here, with the owner, Gavin Dixon, and the corporate staff at Aluva there in Salt Lake City, Utah, that we got a chance to go down and check out as well, by the way. They've got everything in place. All we got to do is share this with the world. So if you're ready, just go to start.stevenrachel.com. Just start.steverachel.com. Just go there. You'll see it. Click on that right there, and that'll take you to the page, and you'll click on any of the green buttons. Click on the green button, and it'll take you to where you can actually sign up and pick your package, so on and so forth. Typically, there's a 155 pack, 225 pack, 425 pack. I definitely would recommend the 425. Here's why: because you're going to get a lot of other stuff. You're going to get an instant promotion in the company. You're going to get sample credits where you can send free samples to people. So if you're, family, friends, people you're connected to who you would want to, share this with, send them a sample, right? And guess what? It'll send them a sample free, direct from the system. You get that when you come in at the 425 pack, along with some other benefits. And that's the pack that we came with, because I wanted everything. I wanted everything. We definitely wanted to take this to the next level, and that's exactly what we're doing here. So I'm super excited about it. Fired up. We're really just getting started here. Aluva is definitely going to be, it's really proven to be a game changer for a lot of people. And you know what? It really feels good to be a part of a health and wellness business. Mainly because, we need to become more healthy. We really do. I know I'm more active now because a lot of this stuff is on our mind because the products that we offer, it's all about being healthy. And so the culture here and all that is about being healthy. So we're exercising, we're doing different things. So I love the benefits because typically when we're doing other companies, other opportunities, we're typically just talking about money. It's pretty much all you can really talk about. I mean, whatever the product or service, it might be a great service or whatever, but the service could just be about helping you to make more money, which is nothing wrong with that. We're here to make money. I'm an entrepreneur. It's still a business, and if you're in business, you're in business to make money. But here, it definitely feels good to be, to really talk about being more healthy and more health conscious and generating wealth as well. And like I said before, we just made an observation, and I see most people, especially in the home-based business niche, especially in network marketing, typically the top earners, if you take the top 50 top earners in network marketing, I guarantee you, I'm just hypothetical, I'm sure it's more, at least 80 to 90% of them are in some type of health and wellness. Because I kind of scanned through this before I looked at it, but I had to look at it again. But I already know it's definitely way over 80%. Probably more like 90 or 95%. And then you got the few that are doing like some kind of digital product or maybe whatever it might be, maybe some kind of service or what have you. But the top earners that's been making money for years consistently, month after month, year after year, just consistently millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars on autopilot, typically, not in every case, but typically they're in a health and wellness niche. And what I'm seeing here, and then I've had conversations with a few of them, and it's interesting that they said they got in at the right time. They said that when they got in, for another friend of mine said, hey, when he got started, they were really just getting things going. They didn't have a lot of people in the company. They had, maybe a couple thousand or so, but it wasn't a lot of major momentum. They got in, they saw the vision. They saw the products that they had. They said, hey, people are going to like these products. They saw the vision and what the company was going to be doing. And he said, probably one of the biggest reasons why I've made tens of millions of dollars over the past 7 or 8 years is because we got in when a lot of people didn't believe in the vision. And we just stayed in. He said, I got in. I love the product. So I just continued to use the product, continue to share it. And it blew up. And that's the reason. He said, that's the main reason why they're in the position that they're in now. The main thing is because of the positioning, the timing that they got in before the masses caught up with the vision of what the company had. I mean, is there anything else to say with that? So that's why I'm here, because I see the vision of the company. I already know what's happening now, because I'm talking about people on the team. People are hitting me up, messaging me, emailing me, getting started every single day. So I'm seeing that right now. And so I already know what's going to happen over the next 90 days. I already know what's going to happen over the next 6 months. I already know what's going to happen over the next year or two. I already know because I already know where we're at right now. Did y'all see that graph? You see where we're at right now in the company of Aluva? We're just getting started. So all you got to do is just get in position. So that's all I've got, guys. I've been on here long enough. I just wanted to kind of share a little information on why we decided, what's the title? Why I started a health and wellness business with Aluva versus any other company. Okay. Great companies, great opportunities, great products. But this is why I chose Aluva. And a lot of it was mainly because of the timing. And then, of course, the products are amazing because I don't know any other company that's providing these kind of products that taste good. They might be good for you, but I don't know a lot of them that make good products that are good for you and taste good at the same time. It's like a unicorn. You just really don't see that, right? But Aluva's already done it. They've got things in place. I'm super excited about it. Hey, again, check out the link right here. If you want to go and get started, click on start.stephenrachel.com. If you want a trial, you want to just check out the products, go here. You can purchase a trial size real quick And just go to trial.steverachel.com. You can go to both those websites and you can see for yourself. But if you're ready, just to get going, and guys, where we can really start something special here, go to start.steverachel.com and let's change the world. Let's show people how they can love themselves, because a lot of people aren't loving ourselves right now. Just keeping it 100. A lot of people are not loving ourselves, what we eat, what we're doing. Now, a lot of us not looking at, a lot of people aren't looking their best. Hey, with Aluva, we're going to help you to look your best and feel your best with the products that we got. So with that said, guys, thanks for watching this video. Check out the information. If you're watching this video on YouTube, check out the YouTube description. You'll see some information. You'll see the links and everything there as well. And if you're watching this on Facebook, inbox me. Let me know what's up. Be happy to help you out, give you some more insight, or answer any questions that you might have. If you have any questions, comment right below, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.